Hi, my lovely one, and I would like to make a little video clip about how you can access my podcast series, The Real Change. Transformation has never been easier for power women who want it all in love, life, and success. And when you're one of these women who are really looking for the big change to happen in your life, then this is exactly the right podcast you should be listening to. So you can access it via my website. So you go on here, click on the podcast, and you can scroll down a little bit further when you can get, of course, additional information, how we set up. So we do this now every week. We launch for you then, a new podcast series, and we cover everything about it. So what you need to know, what you need to have, in fact, that you can really do your big change, your transformation. All right, so you get a step-by-step master plan on hand that you can do that as well. So, and you can access this here, in fact, when you click on this little button, tack, and then in fact you come to this site, which is a Coop card site where you can pay the monthly rate for it. So here on the right side, you see, in fact, a little bit further description about it, what we do and what you really can expect about it. On the left side, you can put your name and also the billing, conditions that you can pay, and then you can access, in fact, our abo right away. So you can, after that, you get a little email, and with this email, in fact, you can access this here. This is then the section, our coaching lounge training area, and here we have prepared for you already 2 courses. The one is the Real Change Diamond, which we do in our 1-to-1 sections. This is now not the thing we're focusing on. We are focusing on the podcast, The Real Change. And if you really got access to this one, then you can click, in fact, on this one, because this one you can enter, and then you see, what is already here and is already set up for you. So you just can click on this one, and then you see all the series which are waiting for you. And by now we have uploaded 25 episodes, which are all lasting between 17 to about 25, 27 minutes. It really depends on the topic and what we're working on. And they are very theoretically, but also very practically orientated. So be excited what is coming. They're really cool. I really love them. So, and I thought about, when I introduced that to you already, let's listen to the first one a little bit. All right. So you click on here, the podcast, welcome episode, and go in here. And then you see, in fact, where all the listening magic happens. So you just can get in here and just click on play. Have great fun with it.
A lovely welcome to the Real Change Transformation Has Never Been Easier podcast. Hi, my name is Michelle from Switzerland, and in this podcast series you will learn how I did my transformation, my real change in love, life and success. And especially on top of this, how you can do that as well without wasting any more money and any further time. So we talk about what you need to know, what you need to have. With the right tools, methods and with the right training, you can do that as well. So are you ready? Then let's get started.
I just love his intro.
Lovely welcome to this podcast series. Transformation has never been easier for women who want it all, love, life and success. So how you can really get that in your life, this is in fact what we talk about in this podcast series. So if you're wondering if this is really the right podcast and you really should invest further time in this, I would like to help you a little bit with this question. So you're right here if you really would like to know how you can do that transformation in your life. You are right here if you have tried already so many things. How you can turn the wheel around, that you get, for example, a nicer relationship, that you can get a more self-determined life in your life, and finally really be more successful. And you're right here if, in fact, you have not a lot of time to spend in and also to waste any further. So, lovely welcome. I'm Michaela from Switzerland, and I would like to help you really to do and to walk your transformation into the power woman you always had in your mind, and that we can activate your inner resources for this. So without spending any further money and also losing more valuable time from you. So are you ready? Then I would say let's get started. Hi, my name is Michelle from Switzerland, and I'm supporting since 10 years women who really want to do their transformation in love, life, and success. And I can tell you, when you stay committed, when you have the right strategy, and when you have the right plan on hand, that you can do the same transformation really in absolutely no time as I could do for many, many years, and where I could help already so many people that they could do that at the same time. So I lived that since about 10 years, and since then my life is completely, totally different. And trust me, it used to be a lot different than this. I had for many, many years not the life I was actually having in mind, not the life, in fact, I was working towards for so many years. I had not a loving partner next to my side who was helping, supporting me, and in fact, I had a good paid job, yes. I could make my own living, yes, but I wanted much more. So instead of being happy and instead of, getting more the life into the direction I wanted to have it, I felt more like a loser who could not make it. I was absolutely depressed, and in fact, I just had an internal feeling that I wanted much more. So why do I tell this right now? Because I want you that you know that at the beginning it is not easy, and the start is and was also for me very hard to do, and in fact really the first step. So, and trust me, I was really down at the ground. I was so depressed that whatever I did, whatever kind of efforts I was putting into to get my way going and doing, that I was not successful and I could not do anything at all. So trust me, I know how you feel, and there are challenges on the way. Yes, and I would like to help you that you're not doing, some mistakes. What I did, and I wasted a lot of money and a lot of time doing, in fact, the wrong things, and I should have done it right away at the beginning, completely different, and then it would have been much, much easier. And also, I would like to help you that you understand who you can really trust and who you can really follow, especially at the beginning, who should show you the step-by-step way, what you can do really to get into the direction you want it to be. And I tell you this because it was really not easy at the beginning, and I was really at the ground at that time. It was horrible, I'm straight, But I always had the dream in my mind that I have unique talents, and I'm a power woman. And I wanted it all. I wanted to have a nice, loving partner at my side who is helping, supporting me. Also, when I earn much more money than he does, I wanted to have my self-determined life as a self-employed woman in my own company. Mm-hmm. Plus, I wanted to be also with this life concept completely successful. As it's not only earning more money, it's of course doing the things I love to do in my life, and also that people see it, recognize it, give you the mirror back, and they think that it is cool and great, and also that your partner is helping and supporting you and is at your side. And trust me, I had this clear vision, this dream in my mind, and I never gave up to it. I always hold on to it. And I work now since 10 years with women together who have also the same big dream. Yeah. And I know it's not easy. And I know that you're maybe insecure, that maybe you're not making, or maybe, you're dreaming too big, and maybe you are not that power woman, and others are successful, but you're not, And with this podcast, I would like to motivate you. No, stay focused and get started, because, the vision, the dream you have in your mind is not there because of no reason. No. It's already there, and it comes from deep inside. This is the trigger point for you, and that's the reason why you're here and listening.
Yes.
And I can give you an additional hint, as I was really down at the ground at the time, that I really took the time just for myself, sit back and really think about what I want to do with my life. And I really took for this 1, 2, 3 weeks really thinking about what is important to me, what is what I really want to have. And I recommend you ganz highly that you do exactly the same. Because as I did that, I came up with the following prioritization in my life, right? And I let you know with what I came up with. And I'm just repeating again. I had a good paid job, I could travel, outside it looked super great, I was living in a house, everything was basically set up, but I was deep inside not satisfied. I wanted more. I wanted much more. I wanted more love, I wanted more my life, and I wanted to be much more successful with the things I would like to do. So I really got back at the time.
So when you feel like, this sounds great, this is something I would like, to know more about, then really click on it, get the abo. There's nothing really to lose about it, and start listening to it, because it's really according to my life story, step by step, how you can really make it all. Just to sum this up a little bit more, you have here also this call to action button, which I, launch once in a while, that you either get right away with me into contact for your free consulting call, or maybe that you can shoot me messages, or whatever is already in the podcast episode right now, a thing to do. What I'm not so doing is in fact putting here the files, because the files I'm talking about in fact are a little bit on my website anyway, which you can access right away. You can go in there and you can download it and do there right away the exercises. So there's no need in fact to put them here as well. So when we always talk about a working sheet, you can go always on my website www.coachinglounge-starif.ch under for free, and scroll down until you see the working sheets. Okay. So, but the last thing I would like to mention here, and this is in fact the most coolest thing about it, is this function. And this says to install the app. So everything what you see here, you can download right away on your mobile phone, and you can listen to this podcast episode wherever you are. So I hope I could convince you that this is really a great thing to do, and I hope we hear us quite soon. So thank you very much for listening, and I wish you great fun with this podcast series. Thank you. Ciao, ciao.